In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Ynab as a couple to keep your finances organized and running smoothly. Whether you share all accounts or have some separate, Ynab has got you covered. So let me quickly show you the feature. So in the first scenario, we'll take a look at how to handle finances when all accounts are shared. It's the simple approach, just one budget that both of you contribute to. When you get paid, you both assign those dollars to categories like rent, groceries, and savings together. Alright, so let me quickly tell you how to set up shared categories. So, with all your accounts feeding into one budget, you can easily assign money to categories that you both share. And don't forget to create personal categories like fun money or splurge money so each of you has a bit of autonomy. You can fund this anywhere from $5 to 500 a month depending on what works for both of you. Alright, so here is another scenario where all accounts are separate accounts. So, in the second scenario, each person has their own separate accounts and budgets. Even though you are using separate accounts, you will still be sharing certain expenses like rent. Let's go through an example where Joe and Sue share a $1,200 rent payment. So Sue budgets for rent, Joe budgets for rent 600, and Joe pays Sue. He record as the 600 outflow in this budget paid to Sue for rent. Sue records Joe's payment and Sue pays the rent. So there is the $1,200 rent. And so let me quickly show you another scenario. Now, this scenario is where mixed accounts set up. So when some accounts are shared and others are separate, there are a couple of ways to set this up. So let's take a look at how it works with mixed accounts. So here's the mixed accounts looks like. So in this setup, you will have three budgets in Ynab, one for shared accounts and two separate budgets for each partner. Shared categories like rent and groceries will go into the shared budget, and each person can track their individual expenses in their own budget. Here is an example like Alex and Jordan share a bank account for joint expenses, but each has their own personal accounts for individual expenses. Alex might track auto maintenance and fund money, while Jordan tracks fitness and medical. So, for instance, if Alex buys dinner and Jordan wants to pay them back, Jordan would budget $25 in her dining account category. After paying Alex, Jordan records the outflow, and Alex will then record $25 as an inflow to his budget. So, this article is very useful when it comes to managing uh, joint accounts. So, another option is all accounts in one budget. So, how does that work? So, this is one all accounts but joint individual with one. There's option C. Like there is option C here. Leverage and you have okay. So we'll cover this one. So the second mix option is where you would both add shared and individual accounts into one budget. Each partner's accounts are assigned to their own categories like Alex expenses or Jordan expenses. Now, keep in mind that shared expenses like rent and utilities will be grouped together, and individual expenses like Alex's auto maintenance or something like that, Jordan's medical expenses will go into their personal category setup. And this is the one I was talking about. So, here is the quick pros and cons of each approach. Let me quickly go there. Yeah. So, option A with separate budgets keeps things clean and organized but requires a bit more effort when transferring money. Option B, with all accounts in one budget, makes it easy to move money around, but you need to be careful not to mix up categories or forget to communicate. And some final tips. So, regardless of the setup you choose, the key is communication and regular check ins. Sit down together to review your budget, track your spending, and make sure both of you are on the same page about your financial goals. And that's all there is to it. And this article also covers some nice helpful tips, so make sure you give this article a quick read. The link will be given in the description below, or you can just go there, go to ynab.com/guide/ budgeting as a couple. And this will be a very helpful step if you are managing a budget as a couple. Thanks for watching and happy budgeting.